Alright, we're gonna start the new quest. Okay. Activate this. Activate this. I think I might be playing for Robin. Okay. Moves up.
later. I'll make my mark in history.
Nice! Let's go!
Fantastic story.
If you're tired, just find a place to sit down for a while.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The skies...
Is this how long my species live?
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to...
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. Here you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness.
There was a revolt in the shackling prison.
I was planning to take Miss March and they were acting strange. It seems they infiltrated. I wonder who provided... Yeah, I heard them. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. Those tourists just want to see some good. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yan.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the
Me? This isn't the time.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy. Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you take your time. And
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown. And they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more...
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most. I've fought against boars. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow.
But when?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations.
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw,
What is the situation at the...
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the They've lost Don't worry, Yuko.
I have no doubt according to the plan, but now, with Hule...
March is right.
So, Yunli,
Well,
the second party is but of course, not... The mastermind behind this incident would Hule's escape. The fugitive is just... We'll search for the prison.
as if nothing has...
That's why I call...
Master Yun Li, is
No, that's not the case.
General Huayan, are you asking me to take you?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I...
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an...
Dear child, the Nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with... Yukong, please explain to them the rest.
Oh, we're using her perspective.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same... I've grasped the situation of the prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison and among the judges on duty...
I and the two behind me?
General, the situation in...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yao... Yaoqing envoy. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan to finding the answer to these questions should...
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of Luofu.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha.
Well, it's part of my...
Let's start.
My people have already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious... My alchemist detected some... Simply put...
So, in other...
Indeed. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use,
They're one and the same.
The medicinal properties and ingredients made...
Since ancient time.
If these infiltrators rely... Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised forest.
Oh, please, Calico, shop.
It's you again. As always, there's a reward for good behavior.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. Yeah. Like firefly until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
Eternal.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Stay in step.
This is more than a battle. Set the seas ablaze!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Sound lingers.
Firefly Type 4. Activate!
Existence is unity.
Let the show begin!
Okay.
Time to cleanse the filth. Every victory is hard won. No danger detected. But never let your guard down. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was...
Yes. I heard the intelligence...
Perhaps to those scum...
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate
This skill and
Watch out! This thing is still alive! Generate even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line.
Will be swept away by the wind.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting. Yeah.
Detecting damage.
Still the same.
Join the battle. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's improvise. Let the show begin!
Existence is unity.
Set the seas aflame!
Shut it down.
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu.
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the outer...
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand? Well, I understand. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different.
Exactly. Why can Boris in each questioner to the Foxians of the...
That's why the Marshal...
Because such self...
The sedition. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed...
That was unnecessary.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence?
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races... You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission. But instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to this. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dan Heng, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle...
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't but. Let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not...
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw.
Wait a second.
Sound lingers.
These Mara strucks.
How can you tell?
These soldiers.
The messenger named Morse.
Hide their
Exactly.
You once warned me to be cautious of the.
What's on your mind?
Well, it seems that someone additionally have acted the moreover. And the presence of. But why would the video.
They aim to. Since this edition of him.
However, I don't.
Please remember, General.
So, what?
I'll send an invitation. The preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on Olafu. Now, I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hule was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship. Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hule's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear...
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine.
Lord Hule.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters.
Run away, you said? The Borison's era has long passed. Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing.
The Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing.
He isn't lying.
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness.
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mangus, who showed us the way.
This prophet...
The prophet made this and the prophet told us.
That so-called prophet.
But her prophecy
Once the news about the...
Let me kill this right now!
Perfect chance. Listen up. Since you are so...
Wait.
But my lord!
Would an alpha...
No, I've never heard anything like that.
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. You will come back. Because Foxians like you...
Why are you wasting time? That's right.
So that's how you manage...
Never heard...
Medicine?
Lord Hule ordered...
Perhaps I can... Just as I suspected. The Cloud Knights... For now.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my lip... We need to hurry. Where... Close the ports?
I'm sorry, but Hey, although...
It's you again. As always, there's a reward for good behavior.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Can't you just stop? You're not one of us.
The warhead sent...
No, not at all.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront... on Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I saw...
Oh, exactly as you said. They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise. What lurks here is not a group of your calm facade. Of course. Now, before the hunt begins... Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention.
Fine. You can torture me. Here's the question that's been bothering me.
I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and milk. Unfortunately, they... Some seek power to destroy... Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You seek power to share it with... Well, in our ancient legends, Duran, to achieve his goal, Duran ascended the birthing. Laugh all you want, but this... I thought all... all right.
Jiao Cho, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly...
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade...
If that's the case, shouldn't we...
Looks like your general has... There's an old saying among the boar, son. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we make...
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been in prison for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights.
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borson that can be easily killed. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on...
To him, the lives of ordinary people...
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well... What would we do if we...
A star skiff to get us...
We predict their next... Let's start from where you found those...
This is where we ran into the Boris.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem... If Yanqing hadn't scared them off. However, the more...
Are you suggesting that...
This is an op first. Then there's a cloud. Lastly, if you have a target in mind.
Lieutenant Yanqing!
You're aware of the Boris in prison break?
Yeah, I've received the news.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the skies.
No, everything is normal.
This is not a location...
Well, this spot...
Yes.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a...
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. Speaking of which...
Thank you for your concern.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from... I'm an official staff member.
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had... This is just weird. I'm sorry, but I need...
Not this guy.
Who are you? Don't you...
Hey, chill out. They're just...
But
Stargazer Navalia is the
official document?
That makes perfect...
Yeah, we've received...
So, it seems that some Boris...
I believe he was just slacking off. In my opinion, the staff members from the Sky...
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if...
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia as on lockdown.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they tried...
Why are you still here?
No.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me. How many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
Catch up.
Until everything burns to ashes!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Fight to live!
Dreams do come true.
Existence is unity.
Sets in the seas ablaze!
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill?
Because I need answers.
You were our war. You want me to talk?
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open?
This is the most common hunting tactic. I know the methods of these abominations all too well.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a...
well, just a hazy past that I can bear. The word Borson was only used to refer to those wolf masters. I'm a Foxian who was born, and in their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yao Qing. If I get the chance...
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza.
I found them. Zhao Cho's...
Trust his judgment and keep watching.
I believe the warning we sent will stop...
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho. Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning.
Please, save me.
I want to live. Doctor!
Zhao Cho, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot!
I see. How is the front line?
The Boris and Beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long.
What about General Yueyu?
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming. General asks you to save that kid. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style.
Her blood pressure's...
Loud and clear. Get me some time.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my...
I do.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisand. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borisand to have their bodies with the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless, and in return for saving her life.
Hule. Do you know the sad... All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled. But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. Like a useless idiot. So I asked myself, eventually, everything I'm doing, even your death, did you already know?
Yes, I did. What a shame, what a shame. Your story...
Can you even feel respect? With your corrupted heart?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you, as the wolf's creed goes. Gift the wolf a dead end, where new paths arise. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borisand truly we will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt.
My lord, we received...
That...
It's the Sky Splitter!
Calm down, Moktok.
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity. Hope?
The Borisand have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulate... Moktok, let me tell you...
But Great Warhead!
Our packs are not here. We're...
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
smart talk. We're the apex predators. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow Chow.
Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou La Fu in... Follow me, my cubs! We shall stride among the prey! Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous, in brutal battles, embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened...
Well, how could they as a representative, that's the spirit. Sounds like as the saying goes. But what am I Come on. Master March. I've trained hard in the art. Master Yunli, I don't think I'm completely ready. March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yunli, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your the news that you. If they ask you this, how will you?
Losers have no right to know my great name. Is this some kind of villain?
I see you up. Miss Yunli's contestant information was registered for the war dance long. Please, follow.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe. Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So, there are so many. March, but my grandfather always told me. You've seen me wield old. Master Yunli's weapon. I asked you to make predictions about your opponent's combat style. No one asked you to criticize my observing the weapon that your opponent uses. Assessing what... Why would... That's the only... Now, is a... Know myself?
Yes. It's all right.
There are still many guests.
Understood.
Ugh. I am not used to wearing clothes like. Oh! You're March 7th.
That's right.
As you can see, I
see the Skyfaring.
That's right. A big event like this just. Oh! First, the question that is on. This is just gossip from Then what is the real? You're kidding. That's a huge scoop! Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss... May I ask who that might... Who? Oh, are you... Thank you very much. Thank you very...
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yen. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This last-minute replacement.
That's right. I'm the March 7th that everyone...
What?
Don't worry. I'm a new...
March 7th. Standing before...
Tricking the opponent into underestimating...
The first round of the war dance?
Me?
Just make sure to maintain...
I understand what...
So?
Very well. Peach blossoms and divine sword descend.
I heard that a swordmaster from the Shenzhou Druming is going to challenge Lieutenant
Yanqing, obviously. His swordsmanship is on a...
Goodness! Isn't that the CN?
Just a few swift strikes.
That's enough knowing the enemy for now.
Thank you very...
Well, looks like she's done with her questions. That's enough knowing the enemy for now. If we walk through here, we'll be able to see the War Dance's official venue. Wow, look over there. Master, you... Almost time... As soon as it's when it stops. I have to leave for a moment. I wonder how Hey!
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me. What's signals nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
Every shadow on the Yaoqing could be me. All of you, get out of my...
Wait.
General,
A declaration of...
That's right. I've been holding back. If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a little...
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death.
Die, you lowly beast! Die!
Save your breath!
Don't think you won. A road of no return for all of you.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fight to live!
Wowza. Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a hostage exchange, maybe?
Hule is planning on attacking...
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there are still undercover Borisin that we haven't sniffed out, Hule...
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hule's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borisin. This is Hule's declaration of war. His blood, it can cause
Contact the Skyfaring Commission.
The moment you see your...
But...
Do you remember what I told you before? What Hule wants is to see everyone on the Luofu. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hadn't... The way I see it, no matter what...
Right now...
In his eyes, that's...
But if we're wrong about... Are we just supposed to...
This is another lesson. Before making a decision, there is a chance that we will make. But being lost in everyone. Nameless. Please let...
General, please entrust me...
If Hule does come to attack this... Nameless. Please lend us your strength, as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildza to go... Nameless, the Sky Splitter.
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing, swear on the blade in my hand.
Knights! The Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will... The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow... Be on your guard! Calling Starskip Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on...
Feishao, the ports of Starskip Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures.
Hold them back! I will be there immediate...
There you are, Feishao.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side once more. It's been a while since I've let loose. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still on the Lawful. Try not to go too wild.
Let's save some time. All together! A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskip Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles.
We cannot allow the fight. I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring... Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to... Madam Yukong, lend me your bow!
What's that? Everyone, out of the way! Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. That was one of Feishao's arrows. She's just very... Take a good look around. If you can find... I don't care how tight their lips are sealed.